All right, good morning. Welcome back here to Trader Minute. Great to have you aboard. I am jumping on just a touch early here. I had a phone call of something I need to go and address this morning, so I'm not going to be able to be on video here in about 40 minutes. So I won't be on video the morning session. I'll be back here for this afternoon. So wanted to go out and make some changes here. We have Pepsi, which is pushed above its price target here, and I'm going to go and close the entire position. I'm not going to partial close it here. I am going to close the entire thing. Let's see if it fills me there. No, didn't fill me. Let's come in here, cancel, replace. We'll just go to a market order, and I'll take whatever they give me. 462. 462 is what they gave me there to be out of Pepsi. So out of Pepsi, 100%. 100%. And I know that violates the ATR method just a little bit, so I'll speak to that here. Let me make sure the alert goes out, and trade closes 1:16 a.m. here. So that puts the challenge up around 3,400 after a very slow start, and great. I'll take it. I'll take it there for sure. Now, with Pepsi, there's a couple things, right? It's had a nice move, and it's probably a nice little breakout move, right? And very nice to see, and something that I do expect to go higher here overall. But when I look at trimming and holding some, or I look at do I adjust the option or anything like that, I kind of go back to the last two challenges. And one of the things that we did at the beginning of two challenges ago is, some of the trades that did what Pepsi did, we took them 100%. That way we had the cash. It could keep some of the rhythm going. Last challenge, we didn't get the secondary pushes, and so it took some of the rhythm out, took some of the ability to add greater funds to the next trade away. And so I'm going to opt for, just pulling it 100% here since we're early in the challenge. Let's bank this gain. We'll wait for the next signal and go. Now, some of that also has to do with Pepsi. And, what Pepsi traditionally can do or does, over the 3 years worth of data. Pepsi is not one of those that tends to have the 4 ATR moves or the 6 ATR moves. The 2 ATR moves are very common for it, but getting that secondary and tertiary ATR move are a little less common for Pepsi than for many of the other stocks on the watch list. All of that said, okay, what I'm going to do here with Pepsi is be out, but it is still running as a challenge trade. And so I'm going to kind of take rule number 11 and just go, I'm going to give myself a couple sessions to look at it, to say, okay, do we have a chance to get back in at a good price? And I may look to jump back in here in the next, and instead of 2 sessions, I'm going to give it 2 days because of where it's at. Now, some of that does have to do with the simple fact that there aren't a lot of things that are triggering out there either. So I don't want to just close off Pepsi and say, well, I can't get back in because, look, we got a really nice breakout. We had the signal for the challenge. The trend is forming. We've had the start of that trend, and there could be some significant more upside here. But, it is something I want to give just a little bit. Now, if we look at the open interest here on Pepsi for this week, right? Look at all the call open interest at 140. It is massive, and it is significantly greater than other strike prices. And so you think about market makers, are they going to let Pepsi push above 140 by option expiration? No. The chances of Pepsi closing above 140 by tomorrow afternoon are very slim. So going up, hitting 140 today, I'm happy to just take it and go, and we'll wait for the next signals to come in. Now, as far as the next signals, the bearish crossovers, nothing out there this morning. As far as the bullish crossovers here, there are a few. Nothing that's qualifying yet. Now, there are a lot fewer on here. American and MGM, neither are qualifying. MGM, it seems like it's had a crossover every day for the last week. American Airlines does have a little bit of a crossover up here, but is not qualifying as a trigger here this morning. And chances are slim that it will qualify as a trigger with the consolidation risk component that it has on it here. Okay. So, going to be in cash here for, till this afternoon. We'll take a look at the signals. We'll take a look at Pepsi. We'll take a look at everything. I'll speak to it a little bit more, and and go from there. But for now, out of Pepsi, challenges in cash, and we'll look to carry on and trade the signals as they come on in. Thanks for hopping on. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you this afternoon. Take care.